Mindseye had one of the roughest launches we've seen in recent memory. But with a new update claiming to fix performance issues, the big question is that it actually in a better state now? Instead of roasting it to death like the other videos out there, let's do something different. We're diving into what's improved, what's still broken, and whether Mindseye can even be saved. So, I booted it back up, and right off the bat, the game hit me with something I've rarely seen before. As soon as you launch the game, it straight up tells you if your peasant tier processor might cause crashes or instability. Honestly, respect. Most modern games don't have the guts to admit that before you even hit the main menu. Once I got into the game, I noticed some real improvements. Cutscenes now run at a higher frame rate, there's less stuttering, and everything feels a bit smoother overall. Hop-ins are still there, but what really matters is how they affect gameplay. We'll talk about that in a moment. Also, remember that frustrating minigame that nearly made me break my controller? Yeah, that one. It's now easier to complete, which is great. It used to take me 8 tries. There's also a new setting for depth of field. Before, it looked weird, but now you can turn it off or adjust it. Much better now. This update mostly focuses on improving performance. And yes, some things do feel better now. But let's be honest, the game still isn't where it needs to be. The frame rate still drops, especially during fast driving and big action scenes. And I'm running this on a 4090, so if your PC is older or weaker, you're probably going to struggle even more. Sure, you can lower the graphics settings, but then the game starts to look like a slideshow. Not exactly a great trade-off. And those pop-ins? Yeah, they're still there. They're distracting and really shouldn't happen, especially during story moments. Now, when you're just standing and shooting, things feel more stable. But the moment you start driving or the action gets crazy, the frame rate drops hard, just like that one NPC's acting career. Seriously, who gave him the job? Now, here's where the game really drops the ball. Enemy AI is straight up dumb. They run around like headless chickens, and during gunfights, they don't even aim at you properly. It looks like they're shooting through you, not at you. It feels off. Thankfully, the dev roadmap shows an AI overhaul is coming this month. Let's hope it's not too late. No one's really talking about this, but the game's physics are just bad. When you hit an NPC, it feels like you're knocking over a paper cutout. There's no weight, no reaction, just weird movement. And if you jump off a building, it looks like your character was made by someone in a rush. There's no update planned for this yet, but it really needs to be fixed. Now, the regular cars drive are okay, but the buggy? That thing is a nightmare. It feels like you're driving a balloon on wheels. It's floaty, hard to control, and flips over all the time. To make it worse, there aren't many vehicles in the game. No bikes, no planes, and very few cars. Even Mafia 2, a game from 15 years ago with no free roam, had more vehicles than this. People keep comparing Mindseye to Cyberpunk's launch. But here's the truth, that comparison is garbage. Cyberpunk is an open-world RPG packed with replayability, side quests, customization, and branching storylines. You can lose 100+ hours in Night City without even trying. Mindseye, it's a linear, story-driven experience, more Mafia than Cyberpunk. And there's nothing wrong with that. But once you finish the story, there's just not much reason to come back. Even the Mafia games had stronger narratives to carry replay value. Mindseye's story? Not terrible, but it's not a masterpiece. There is a free roam mode, but right now, it's empty. No stealing cars, no map, nothing to hook you back in. So yeah, it has potential. It's got a mountain to climb. The recent update is a step in the right direction. But fixing Mindseye? It's going to be a brutal uphill battle. And I'll be here to cover every update, patch, and misstep along the way. So hit that subscribe button if you're curious to see whether this game pulls off the comeback of the decade, or crumbles into gaming history's bin of lost causes.